Hello everybody, Video Game Thug here, and today I want to do a video game review on Prototype for the PS3, which is right here. Alright, the game is rated M for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. And in this game, you take place as a mutant called Alex Mercer, which is actually a blacklight virus taking shape of his body. Your powers in this game are to turn into basically military personnel, scientists, and anybody roaming the streets of Manhattan. And this game's only one player, and there's no multiplayer online or anything, so it does have trophies. You can also use weapons such as machine guns, RPG launchers, and grenade launchers. But your main weapons are in fact your hands, which you can turn into a whip, a sword, a hammer, and what's that last one? Claws. You can also have muscle mass, which will let you throw objects at a faster speed than normal, which is the best way to defeat the game on hard, since weapons and throwing things give the most damage. You can also drive multiple vehicles in here, like APCs, which are armored personnel carriers, and tanks. There's actually two tanks in this game. A normal tank, which has machine guns, which later in the game you'll get unlimited ammunition on. And there's also thermobaric tanks, which have the heavy artillery missiles. And the point of this game is to find out what happened to you, since you, Alex Mercer, are suffering from terrible amnesia. So you get this information by consuming people and going into an interface known as the Web of Intrigue. Alright, the game itself, the story mode is just excellent, phenomenal, if I may say so. The graphics does have, they're okay in terms, but there's also the fact that when you're in a tank or something, if you run over cars, they smash in an unrealistic way. And if you've ever been to New York City before, it other than like Times Square and stuff, it really doesn't look the same. Like Chinatown doesn't look like Chinatown. If you've been to New York, you'll know what I mean. And the replay value is very high on this, especially since the trophies, a lot of them are hard to get if you do it on hard. Like, you have to play normal to go to hard, which in my mind takes a very long time. The sounds on this are phenomenal. I like them. And the game itself isn't very hard, other than evading strike teams on hard difficulty. That's probably the hardest part in the game. Alright, so out of 1 to 10, I'd probably give this game a 9.8 on my scale. So, thank you, and tune in again. Bye-bye.